before you can go. All right, go ahead, you guys.
What stood out to you with this one?
Well, I think we had, pretty good resilience coming off the back-to-back. Kind of take these as really try to get them to halftime first, on a back-to-back and make sure you're, in touch at halftime, and then try to make a couple adjustments and things like that. But we, and these guys, the games go a little bit more like this because of the pace and their shooting. They'll go through stretches where they don't make them, and then you have a good run, and all of a sudden they'll hit 3 in a row, and, you saw the lead kind of going, back and forth a little bit, and I just thought we hung in there, and we were having a hard time scoring. And then Kelly came to life when we took Tyrese out, and we kind of started calling his number, and he really produced there. And then we finally, when we really needed him, I think we hit 3 threes in the last 4 minutes, maybe 4.5. I think Kelly hit one, Tyrese hit one, Eric hit one, and that was just like a gushing of offense in that game.
The good thing about that, I guess, is the balance too.
Yeah.
It wasn't just Tyrese. I mean, like you said, for all of them, and Eric's 3 was huge too.
Yeah, and I think again, like Paul had us going early. It was just kind of Paul and Tyrese early, and I remember kind of saying, man, we need some other guys to start chipping in. I think Kelly again in the 22 and 12. That's he's rebounding tremendously right now. You can't. I mean, 15 minutes for Reggie Jackson, and he throws in 12 points for us. We're also really big, and again, Eric seems to be making some big shots right now, some big threes.
At the beginning of this season, I know you probably wasn't thinking a late January game would be an important game, but before the game, you talked about how big this game is. Right now you guys are up 2-0 on them in the tiebreaker, and you're a game and a half behind them in the standings right now. Just talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, again, we mentioned it before the game. They're obviously, I think anybody that's you're looking up at, you gotta put a little more level of importance in the game. We talked about the head-to-head could become a factor, but we just again want to give ourselves a chance to win games. We continue to have things thrown at us, now with PG going out again, so again, we're piecing it together the best we can, and the main thing is we're playing the right way. Defense turned it on when it really needed to, created 11 turnovers in the fourth quarter, and I just thought the offense, again, the guys were just making the next right play most of the night, and that's really all. And if we do that, we will give ourselves a chance to win. Again, you throw out that Denver game here lately, and the defense has come, again, without the two big fellas in there, then we're having to piece this together way more as a help the helper and scramble out and all that kind of stuff, and we're getting there with that. So just want to play well. Yeah.
About PG, so what happened to his finger? And,
yeah.
Serious that could keep him out for a while.
Yeah, let me get this right. It was a jammed pinky finger on his non-shooting hand. They're gonna get it MRI'd tomorrow. Yep, to see if there's any damage or anything.
Jeff was not dressed for the game. Was there anything of note with his physical status?
Nope.
So, Reggie hadn't played in a while.
Yep.
Stepped in, had a pretty big role. What did you make?
Yeah, so again, you guys will remember when a while back, it's been a while now since Kyle's been out for a few weeks, but we were to get some backup point kind of protection. I was playing Reggie and Kyle together, and when Kyle was out, it seemed just a little more sense to just let Jeff man those minutes. There's, it's not a ton. It's 10, 9, 10 minutes. When he did an unbelievable job last night. And then I figured, okay, Kyle's coming back. Let's go back to the other thing. Jeff just played last night, so it was just a little bit of a Kyle coming back hunch type of thing. And I think it worked out okay. Yeah.
How big is Kelly's rebounding, man, especially in those makeshift small lineups that you were talking about pregame?
It's been huge because I know you can, when you're watching the game, you can feel it like I can. There's some moments out there when it feels really hard for us to rebound, right? And probably rightly so, right? You know, again, there's a size issues at a lot of positions, and you know, a team like this kind of specializes in it. You know, they spread the floor, they shoot the three, they crash really hard. So to have Kelly like kind of double his output here lately has been huge, and he's really been chasing them down, and he really has the ability to be a good defensive rebounder. So I'm hoping this is something he's adding, you know, a little bit more consistently. Yeah. Thanks, all right, everybody.